Eyewitness News. Be there as it happens.
Citi News.
It's 17:30 GMT. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 Citi FM. I am Umaru Sanda Amadou. Tonight, I'm here with
Akosia Ochi.
And coming up over the next 90 minutes.
Those who are against the passage of the bill, I saw the Ghana AIDS Commission. And the Chief of Staff must call the Ghana AIDS Commission to order. We are using the taxes from the good people of Ghana to give them their budget.
The anger from a leader of parliament against the Ghana AIDS Commission over its position on the anti-LGBTQI bill, which is currently in parliament and progressing towards passage. Tonight, we hear from the commission on what its defense is. Also coming up. Tears flow at premises of the National Buffer Stock Company as food suppliers lament the stress they are going through over the non-payment of debts, the fact that being ignored by the company. And later on Eyewitness News, NDC MPs boycott proceedings of the House in solidarity with James Jachi-Quincy, who had his day in court. Stay with 97.3 Citi FM for more on this and many other stories on Eyewitness News. And in business,
GIPC concerned about potential impact of Africa's declining foreign direct investment on Ghana.
That's in 15 minutes from the business desk of Citi FM and Citi TV. Eyewitness News is live across Ghana on a number of affiliate stations. In the Western region, we are on Adrianpa 100.7 FM. In Takwa, we are also in Tak Radio on Beach 105.5 FM and Sky Power 93.5 FM. We are in the Bono region on Greener 95.9 FM. In Sunyani, we are in the Ashanti region on Adrianpa 99.9 FM in Nkawie. We are in the Volta region on Heritage 107.3 FM in Hohwe, Freedom 88.1 FM in Sogakopa. We are in the Northern region on Radio Gaki 88.3 FM in Saboba. In the Upper East region, we are on Quality 88.7 FM in Garu. In the Northeast region, we are on Nobia 98.1 FM in Nalerigu. The show is also live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on citinewsroom.com. And we are interactive. Do join us on WhatsApp 0549 Umaru Sanda or at Citi973. And the world will hear. What do you think? Let's settle for details of our stories now. And the first one has to do with the anti-LGBTQI bill, which is currently in Parliament and which was debated yesterday after the second reading, and it is headed towards passage as not a single member of the 275 House of Parliament disagreed with the report of the committee for the adoption of the report and subsequent passage of the bill. Now, in the course of the debate, the chairman, or even before the debate, the chairman of the committee, in analyzing and highlighting the report, explained that one of the opponents of the bill was the Ghana AIDS Commission. Now, in the course of the debate, a deputy minority chief whip, who is MP for Banda, the Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, took issue with the work and the opposition of the bill by the National Ghana AIDS Commission. We are hearing from the commission in a bit, but first let's hear what Ahmed Ibrahim had to say.
So, Mr. Speaker, yes, Mr. Speaker, I know. My little worry is that I will call on His Excellency the President. When I went through those who are against the passage of the bill, I saw the Ghana AIDS Commission. Mr. Speaker, we passed a budget here. The budget of the Ghana AIDS Commission is an OGM, Office of Government Machinery. We gave them budget. And they fall under the Office of the President. The Chief of Staff supervises them. So they could not engage in such activities. And the Chief of Staff must call the Ghana AIDS Commission to order. They dare not. We are using the taxes from the good people of Ghana to give them their budget. So if Ghanaians who are paying the taxes say, this is what we want, and we want to do it for them, they should then not speak against. They are saying that it will go against their effort in fighting HIV because they receive international stipends and Africa. The budget we give them must be enough. The budget we pass for them must be enough. And therefore, I didn't see it where it was happening. I would have written to His Excellency the Chief of Staff that they dare not bring the office of the President into this. And I know we are passing this. It must receive presidential assent. And that's why I'm going in this way. Mr. Speaker, our effort must not be in vain.
So that's Ahmed Ibrahim. He is MP for Banda and Deputy Minority Chief Whip. His target is the Ghana AIDS Commission. The Director General of the Ghana AIDS Commission is Dr. Cheme Etiahini. He's joined us on the line. Doc, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Imoro. And thanks for having me.
First of all, what was the level of involvement of the commission during the early days of the hearing of petitions against and in favor of this bill currently before the House?
Well, before I answer the question, I would like to state categorically clear to all Ghanaians that Ghana AIDS Commission did not object to the passage of the bill. Ghana AIDS Commission rather identified a number of clauses that had potential risk of creating difficult situations in the country for individuals, families, communities, and communities that mean schools, churches, and various social groups, and suggested that those clauses must be given a second look and have them amended. Now, a number of people and institutions that submitted, memos to the committee, or some of them also agreed with what Ghana AIDS Commission said. And in fact, some of the issues we raised were also agreed by the Attorney General in the advice paper he gave to the committee. And so at no point did we object to the bill. We rather call for amendment. And I'm very happy, at least I haven't seen the amended bill, but I have read portions of the report and recognize that the effort we made in bringing public health perspectives, to bear on the bill have been taken, in good faith, and we can see them reflected in the report. And so when we look at the bill, we will know exactly the changes that have been made. But I've heard a number of commentaries from some parliamentarians and others on the report and the amended bill. And I think that most of the things we propose have been given kind consideration by the committee. And so the contribution of the commission, either in the form of the memo we submitted or my appearance before the committee to answer and clarify issues to the committee, all clearly indicated that we wanted amendment to the bill, but not to, stand against or object to the passage of the bill as being reported by the committee. And we will take the matter up with the committee.
So I'm looking at page 12 of the report. It's subtitled Arguments Raised Against the Passage of the Bill. That's paragraph 7.6. And it says, so 7.6.1, and that reads, on the other hand, some other institutions, groups, and individuals, including Human Rights Coalition, Ghana AIDS Commission, Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, Keywatch Ghana or Intersex Ghana, among others, are opposed to the passage of the bill. They advance the following arguments in support of their position. They contend that the passage of the bill into law will violate the provisions of Article 1, Clauses 1 and 2 of the 1992 Constitution. The said articles place obligation on the government to exercise its functions according to the dictates of the Constitution, and that any other law found to be inconsistent with any provision of the Constitution shall, to the extent of the inconsistency, be void. They premise their position on the provisions in Article 12.2, 17.1, and 21A, B, and C of the Constitution, which guarantees equality before the law, prohibit all forms of discrimination, and the freedom of expression, thought, conscience, belief, and association, as well as media and academic freedom. According to the group, these are unfettered and inalienable rights. Therefore, any attempt to criminalize such acts will be unconstitutional. The group further stressed that the Constitution prohibits dehumanizing and injurious acts to the physical and mental well-being of all persons, guarantees the right of the people to assemble, including the right to take part in procession and demonstrations. Paragraph I'm reading where the Ghana East Commission was mentioned. I was going to just put that to the chairman. We'll try to re-establish connection with him, but I'll continue to read. Paragraph 7.64 of the report of the Committee on Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs says that they contend further that LGBTQI plus activities form part of what the Constitution contemplates under Article 33.5 about recognition of certain rights and freedoms which are considered to be inherent in a democracy and which is intended to secure the rights and freedom and dignity of the people. Consequently, any attempt to prescribe different treatment to different people on the basis of their sexual orientation and gender will be discriminatory and an affront to Article 17.1 and 2 of the Constitution.